Hi there, today we're going to enter a new pet into the back end of Buzz. What you want to do first is log into the back end, and then we're going to come up to our pet menu and hover over a dog or cat and click on add new dog or add new cat. Today we're going to be adding a dog. Now the two most important things that you need to remember when entering a new animal is they have to have a name and they have to have a status. So that is the first thing I'm going to do every time I add a new animal. I've entered in Ginger's name and now I need to select her status. By clicking on the pencil, it's going to pull up my status list and I'm going to choose whichever one applies to Ginger. The next thing I'm going to do is choose whether or not I need to click any of these icons. So we have a purple circle, a blue circle, and a star. If I hover over them, it's going to tell me what this is. I'm going to actually remove Ginger from the Pet Finder upload, but I do want to keep her on my Adopt a Pet upload. Then I also want to make her featured on my website. I want her to get a little bit more foot traffic before people see the litter of puppies that I have. Down below, you'll see that we have an area for the public tag. I'm going to tell the public that Ginger has just arrived. And we have some internal tags that are going to help me and the people working within my organization. One of them is Ginger needs to be weighed daily, and the other one is that she has daily meds. And just remember, your public and internal tags are actually managed and customized by you through your data management. Down below, I have an area where I'm going to enter my photos. While we're adding our new animal, we give you space for one photo, but don't worry, once we publish this, you'll be able to add many, many more. For Ginger, I've already uploaded her photo in my media library, but if I hadn't, I would just need to come up to upload files and drag or drop or select the file from my device to upload. You're going to select your picture and click Set Featured Image. The next area below that is our video links. So we embed the YouTube videos. We have a whole support article on it. Please make sure to review it because there are certain links that need to be put in order for the embedding to work properly. Our next area is our pack information. I can select who Ginger's bonded with. I can even put in her pet representative's name. So who knows the most about this animal that may be able to answer questions, or who's doing the adoption on this animal. I'll be able to put that all there. Once we publish her, we'll be able to assign her a foster from a list of approved fosters. After that, I'll be able to grant access to that foster. If my foster has a login to Buzz, they'll be able to come in and edit things within this profile. Once she's published, I'll be able to assign an adopter to her. This is where anyone who's made it into final approval in our adoption process will be in a drop-down list for me to select and send a contract to. On the far right-hand side, we have our Publish button. Once I publish Ginger, this is going to change to Update, and this is going to be my most important button because anytime I make a change in her profile, I'm going to need to click that orange Update button or I'm going to be one sad person. Down below, my icons, if I click on the world, I'm able to see Ginger on the website, everything that I've entered in on her and how it crosses over. I can show and hide her from the website, so I'm not quite ready for her to be listed to the public yet. I'm just going to click on that eye, cross it out, and now Ginger isn't going to go to Pet Finder, Adopt a Pet, or our website. I can override my preset dog adoption fee, so all of my dogs are $500, but Ginger has a host of medical issues, so I'm going to choose to come in and override that and change her adoption fee to $200. Once I update that, Ginger's adoption fee will be ready to go for when I send the contract out. I can also clone her. I can add in some generic information on her, clone it a few times, and then go in and add some identifying information like name and gender. This is good for litters and getting some of those repetitive vaccines all copied over, as well as birth dates and other things like that. I can also view her interest list. By clicking on this, I'll be able to see anyone who has put in an application that said they want Ginger as their pet. I'll be able to go in at that point and review their applications just by clicking on their name. And down below, I have my public facing information. This is where I'm going to come in and choose from Ginger's breed to her color to her gender to even her birth date. I get to choose if the birth date is estimated or actual, and I can choose her weight. You'll also notice we have the purple and blue dots. This is going to show me that these areas are areas that cross over to Pet Finder and Adopt a Pet. Once I come in and choose a couple of things for her, I can choose from special needs, medical, or emotional. Then I can come in and add my brief and my full description. So in here, I'm going to put in my brief description, and I'm also going to put in a full description on her. Now I have all of her website stuff ready. I want to get her on the site. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And now that I've published Ginger, I can come in, add more photos, select her foster. I can even send them an email saying, hey, congrats, you got a new foster. You'll notice that all of my public-facing information has saved, and that now we have an age group. Buzz will automatically update the age group for you every night at midnight, so you don't have to worry about doing that anymore. Another feature that I have is removing this dog from the foster. If I scroll down to the bottom of Ginger's profile, all I have to do is click Remove from Foster and enter the reason for removing. Once I enter in my reason, I just click Remove Now. And it'll show that Ginger has been returned to the rescue, and the reason is because she needs a better foster. And that's your public-facing information for your animals. Can't wait to see you in the next video where we go over all different areas of the internal information. I hope this was helpful.